Hey, good morning. Well, I'm always late. I apologize for that, but good morning. How is everybody doing today? And I'm probably one of the most unorganized people you're going to meet. But hi! I hope you'll come on in and say hello and see what's going on. We can talk about some stats. We can talk about whatever you want to. How is everybody? Okay. I'm here to talk to you all about something that is not just for me, but it's been life changing for over 18,000 of us. Which reminds me, let's see how many we are at right now. What do y'all think? Um, I learned to do a new skill a year ago in April. Wow. And it has been changing my life, okay? Seriously, like majorly. But anyway, we are at 18,700 plus people. Okay, so that's pretty amazing. We might need to find a charging cord. Somebody named me forgot to charge me phone. Well, the phone. Pretty sure me in it properly. There we go. Whoa, it got dark for some reason, didn't it? Anyway, okay, hey there. I was trying to charge my phone because I realized I had something, but it seemed like it got dark. Hold that thought a minute, you guys. I know I'm not organized this morning and I don't have my stuff together, but what's new? Turn on that light over and see if that'll help me. What do you think? Oops, there's my face. Hey there. Come on in and talk to me. If you don't know, I'm Sabrina. And I come on here to talk to you guys about something that I found last year that changed my life, and it did. And I was just looking, there's 18,700 of us. Pretty neat, ain't it? Yes, that means that's 18,700 and an odd number here of people who don't have the 9-to-5 jobs, or if they do, they're working on quitting them anyhow. So I am in East Tennessee, and that puts me close to all the fun stuff. Where are you guys from? Anybody feel like talking to me this morning? You do know it's more fun if you talk. But yeah, I'm in the East Tennessee area here. Been here for 20 years. I love it. And as my friend says, she talks about the hollers. Well, yes, I was born in West Virginia in the holler up there in the county, but it's okay, right? Don't matter where you're from, don't matter your background. I promise you, if you'll stick around, hey Sherry, if you stick around for a little bit, you're going to figure out this is good. I was one of these women who had done the single thing with children. I had done the stay-at-home mom with teenagers and got me a hubby. And, we have all kinds of little things that we do, right? Women have a lot of roles we play, moms, daughters, wives, sisters, and so do dads. Now, you guys, there's some really good dads out there, the ones that work hard and take care of their kids, right? So anyway, tell me where you're from. Sherry, where are you from, honey? Where's everybody coming in at this morning? Hi, Inky. Hi, Joseph. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm close to the Pigeon Forge area, Missouri. Okay. You're slightly north of me. Quite a bit. But hey, we are having some bad weather here today. It looks like it's going to rain. And I classify rain as a bad four-letter word. So. Okay, so happy to see you guys. So I was wanting to share my story, okay? I just love what I do. And I know that if we could get this out there to everybody, it was going to change so many lives. Because if I'd have had this when my kids were little, I could have been a good mama. I was a good mom, but the ones with the quality memories. West Virginia, yes. Not just, let's go to work, let's go to school, and did you do this? All the rushing. I missed all that with them when they were little. So anyway, I found something a year ago that has, people say it changes your life. It does. It literally, I guess I could say it flipped mine upside down because I went from, we had a one-income household struggling. I don't even know how we managed. I don't. Especially after 2020. Y'all know what I'm talking about? It got rough. So, after then, I had looked back when I first became a caregiver, like back in 2008. I looked just like y'all do. You're online for a reason, right? And if you run across me or one of my other wonderful folks that's in this community of mine, then you're looking for a way to make, some of that cash at home. So with that in mind, I did. And I did do this stuff because I was skeptical. I didn't trust people. I didn't trust anything. because I have lost my butt so many times. So anyway, I've done the $7 thing, which right now is amazing. But if you're new to digital marketing, don't even try it, because it went shh. It went over my head and left me, right? Have y'all ever heard of, different types, or even heard of digital marketing? Because I was 52 years old, and I hadn't even heard of marketing like that. I knew we sell, you had the small stuff, Amazon, Walmart. You see people selling things. But I never knew the difference in what they do. So I found out. Like I said, I tried, and everybody would lie to me. So I found this one, and there's many reasons why I do what I do. But it's like when they said no monthly fees, that was great with me because I didn't have anything to give. Y'all ever been that broke? Seriously, you know what I'm talking about when you're scraping pennies to go to the store, or your kid has something at school going on. You're scraping and scraping. Good morning, Paula. You are scraping, right? You know what I'm talking about. So the no monthly fees work for me. I like that. And then I kept thinking, but I'm not smart enough. Do y'all ever think that? Well, it's above your head. You don't have you can't do it. But you can. I never knew how much of my life experiences, the jobs I had from 18 to 36, 37 before I became a caregiver, all the jobs I had was basically just stepping stones because you learn something from everywhere you go, guys. So it wasn't just the fact of the 100 or 300, oh my gosh, I can make 900 a day. It wasn't that. It was a multitude of things. So I really believed I couldn't do it, put it that way. I believed I couldn't do it. So long story short, and excuse my allergies, they've been bad for weeks now if you've seen me. And if you haven't seen me on here, hi, nice to meet you. Anyway, they told me I didn't have to have no tech skills. And I didn't really understand that. No tech, well, that to me is no computer skills because I'm in my 50s, right? That meant I didn't have to know much. So that was really a good thing. But, of course, when someone tells you can make such and such amount of, anyway, every day, you're like, you don't trust. And I don't blame you. I don't blame you because you either working your butt off to make that payday. You don't have any just to throw away, do you? Or to give away. Am I right? Okay. So, like I said, after being skeptical and losing my, self a few times, well, my husband ran across this one. And only because he said he had been praying really hard, for something. We needed help, like y'all do. If you are a one or even a two income families, you need help because it's hard. So after he told me that, I looked at it. I agreed. And I kept thinking, I don't know enough. I'm just not educated enough. But guess what? It don't matter. We have people that I realized later, we didn't have 1,000 people in here when I started because they give you access to a free community with all my training and all kinds of information that I didn't pay for. So anyway, with that in mind, they wasn't even 1,000, now we're 18,007. So what's that tell you? Doesn't matter your background, don't matter your age, because I've got 60-some-year-olds. We got Christine 75. We got 20-year-olds. You guys, you want to do this? Do you want to give up your 9 to 5s? Or maybe you're doing 12 hours. I promise if you'll stick around for a few minutes, it's going to blow your mind at how much and the wide range of people and situations that I can tell you about. So anyway, okay. So anyway, when you start this, you have to believe in yourself. And I always tell people, if you don't have enough faith, borrow mine. Because I didn't have any in me as far as not knowing enough. And like I said, I started this a year ago. And the stuff that I keep learning and learning and learning, it's like every day there's something really neat going on out there in the world. And when I get into my trainings, and I get to doing all the stuff that they give me, then I learn something. So anyway, you're never alone, put it that way. I'm sorry. It's not hard to get sidetracked around here. Like, I don't know where my caffeine is this morning. So anyway, I learned something new. So when I was thinking I wasn't qualified, I trusted, my gut and his gut. I trusted it, and we invested. I started out with my 300. And the reason I did that was because I, like you, are wanting a change. You want a big, I wanted more. If I'm going to work 2 hours a day, like they said, why not go for the bigger amounts? So I did. I started out at 3. I was skeptical, like I said many times. But point being, it works. It worked. So anyhow, when I got it and I saw my training, okay, Paula, be careful. And I saw the training and I saw everything they give me for free. It was like, I still can't believe it. So anyway, I got started at the 3. And then I knew within no time I was upgrading, because you can upgrade. There's no upsells. You don't have to do anything. That's what I loved about this. I did my one-time investment. I paid for a website. Oh, they paid, yeah, they'll do your website for you. So I paid my website, and I got it back, and I was up and running. Now, we do many different programs. We do like the Launch to Profit 7 days, which is a step-by-step telling you exactly what to do. We do the 30-day growth, which, by the way, I give you 8 bonuses. You get 8 bonuses if you go in with what I'm talking about. Now, we have people, like I was saying a minute ago, that would blow your mind, is we have truck drivers. They do this in their downtime. Because why? They want to retire. They don't want to drive until you're 60 or 65. Do y'all want to work that long? How many of y'all want to work until the age of retirement? And if you do, by the way, cross your fingers and your toes and say some prayers that you get to live long enough to enjoy retirement. I had planned to work, at the time, back when I was 18 or so, up until the retirement, never given a thought. But I went from being 20 to 50 before I knew what the hell happened. Time goes by fast. My kids were raised, and my whole life had changed, and it's just like, OMG, what happened? So anyway, I don't want you to do that. Now, working is fine. I mean, I've always enjoyed it. If my life hadn't changed, I hadn't become a caregiver, I probably would still have a job, because it keeps you busy. But anyway, I had to do something different. So what I did, since my life did change, is I learned some skills. And my mom always told me knowledge is power. She forgot the part that says you got to execute that knowledge. Now, get your dictionaries out like I did, because if you're like me, I had to go looking. My business gave me some free tools, as I call them. They gave me an automated system, a sales funnel, and an email campaign at no cost to me. I didn't know what any of that meant, so I Googled. And when I Googled, I found out that there is like a whole nother world out there. And if I went to YouTube University, or if I went to, Google University, or I got on the internet and I searched stuff, it's going to take me a long time to put all this together. But I got it all. I mean, everything you need to build a business from scratch up. I was like, holy shit, it's all there. So anyway, with all these people in these other industries, like this, we have one lady, she does hair. We have a massage therapist. I mean, we have teachers. They are doing this because of the one reason. They want more time with their family, more time to do what they want, more income, right? So if y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all can jump in and talk to me. I only go live to answer questions about digital or affiliate marketing. And the reason I threw that in there, we have expanded so much. I started out with a blueprint. I had a $300 blueprint that told me more than I could imagine. Okay? Now, after I did, like I told you, I upgraded, because there was a $600 one. And now at the time, that was it. It just went to 6. I got that one because it gave me 3 income streams, the 100, the 3, and the 6. You realize $600 a day would make you $219,000 a year? I was like, whoa. So I upgraded. And I did, but there was no upsell. Remember that. You only have the one-time investment, guys, and a website fee. It's it. So anyway, I did that. And that was, the 600 was more of a course. And technically, blueprints or courses don't get added to. But with what I'm doing, my DGC community, it does. You do get updated information. We talk, and we still do. We're teaching ChatGPT, Canva, faceless videos. All this is thrown in there for free. So if you want to do this, but you're like, I don't want to show my face, or sign up. And we have a few people that can't. Their regular job, they have to sign like non-disclosures and all these other forms, and they can't show their faces. So they do faceless. It works because social media can make you a lot of income if you know how to use it. And inside of what I'm doing, it blew my mind. There's training how to master social media. I love it. So anyway, April, we launched. I was excited when she launched the Legacy Builder program. And I had to pay $300 more, but that's okay. That's okay, because I got interactive training. Are you like me? You don't know what that is, because I didn't either. All I knew was I could make more income. So I got in there with that, and what that means is once a week when we have that particular Zoom, and by the way, we have a lot more I'd love to share with you guys if you'll bear with me. And if you're working and you can't, go to my name, double tap, follow me, and I'll get you some information, okay? So the interactive training is like the weekly Zooms, which I had to learn from the beginning how to do a Zoom. But she gives you the link and you just, go right on in. But we go to these breakout rooms, and they are so neat because in the breakout rooms, I get to talk to, it just depends, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that's doing what we're doing, right? Everybody's in to heaven. We have our own business. We just happen to have an amazing mentor that runs the community. She's awesome. So we have, the chance to talk to each other to see what's going on, right? Okay, so everybody awake. Come on, you gotta tap my screen for me, please. I gotta make sure TikTok knows we're here. You gotta know what's going on. So give a girl some love on that screen, please. So anyway, we go into these interactive rooms and we talk about things. So with that in mind, you learn a lot and you get to bounce ideas off each other, right? So anyway, inside of my community, like I said, you get free training. And there's stuff that, I got a dog down here somewhere. He thinks that the carpet should be a blanket. I'm not covered, the rug should be a blanket. You got doggy lovers on here, I'm sure. He normally jumps up here with me. But anyway, wherever I was at, I just wanted to share it with you because it changed my life. That's all. I don't want to hold nobody up. I realize it's a weekday and you might be working and you may not have time. But you guys, I went from us living, once a month on an income, which is, by the way, very hard this time of day, right? To, of course, we should have known this when I was younger because I could have been a yes mom. And it's really good when you go, yes, baby, tell your kids yes. It's really good. More often than what I was allowed to because of my finances back then. But it's just like, I think she used the word revolutionized the world of digital marketing. And just in case you do not know, by the way, Forbes, and we know who Forbes is. I don't know him personally, but it's a big company who says digital marketing is the fastest growing industry right now. Pretty neat, ain't it? And I apologize, I forgot to block my phone calls. But anyway, the fastest growing. 177,000 was the average income for a year. I got people in my community that's done more than that in a matter of months. And I'll even show all this to you. I will show you the classroom. I'll show you some training. I will share with you in the community. Not everybody does it, obviously, but some folks feel the need. They want to share their excitement, and it's great. So they'll go in and they'll post when they get, I call it helping you. I want to help you. If you're a mom who never gets to spend good time with your children because it's always rushing into work and you want, well, they go to school, you go to work, and you come home and you got to pick them up, say daycare, or maybe your mom keeps them like mine did. When mine were little, you got to pick them up and you got to rush, right? Everything's rushed. Well, this here is going to show you that you don't have to. So I want to share it with you because they get excited. I call it changing lives. I don't want to say you're a hope dealer because that's somebody else's phrase, but I do hope that you see that if you will give yourself the opportunity, take a chance on yourself because you are the best investment you're ever going to make in anything. If you will allow yourself to look at this, to check this out, I just hope that you will see what I see. And again, I said it earlier, if you need to, borrow my faith because you moms and dads out there, you are way qualified, more than you think, okay? So like, for example, I can glance here and I can show you a lady. Well, I don't know how to pronounce that name because we are international. We're all over the world. I'm going to assume this one is from maybe South Africa or Australia. I can't. But anyway, made 300 while watching. Nope. Where is it they play rugby? Can anybody on here answer me for that one? Rugby is that France? Or the son was playing a rugby match. Or is that in the UK? Because we have people, like I said, from everywhere. Anyway, wherever that is, had got 300. And you know how they know it? Your phone goes off. That when you set your system up, which I'm sorry, I should go back to that, but when you set your system up, it will notify you when you make an income, therefore when you change somebody's life, but it goes to you. 100% is yours. It's all yours. So this person made 300 while their child was playing rugby, which I'm not even sure what that is because I'm not in that country. Oh, wow. And Jenna announced she was so happy she had someone who invested with her, and guess what happened? That person, she says, Congrats, my girl. She nabbed six people paid her $900 right out of the gate. Holy shit. I gotta get in there and comment on that one. She made $5,400 and she ain't been started very long. Do you know how she does that? Because it's right here. All the training, all the knowledge, anything you can think of, and 100 times stuff you can't because I couldn't, is right here. I mean, who would not want to be at a kid's ball game, grocery shopping, taking a shower? If you're watching TV with your spouse or whatever, who would not want to hear your phone? Mine vibrates, but vibrator ding, you look at it from Stripe or PayPal and you go, holy crap, I'd like to help somebody else. And some folks are just happy that they made the, MONEY. Me personally, I'm just glad that I get to change lives because I want more and more and more moms to be able to spend quality time with their children. That's all. And that's a lot, right? That's a lot. I haven't had enough caffeine this morning. Y'all do pop where I'm from, or you may call it soda, or do I have coffee drinkers with me, I wonder? I know it's 11:30, but I gotta have at least 3 of these in the morning, or 1 of these and an energy drink. And I didn't have an energy drink this morning. But I'm old, and I'm in my 50s, like I said. Hey, Carol, thank you for stopping by. I hope you stick around a minute. And again, if y'all can't stick around, please go up and follow. Let me help you. Let me show you something. All I want to do is share a skill, something that I learned, something that has taught me things and still teaches me. And by the way, it's amazing when you even get $100 extra a day. But when you get the 3 and the 6, oh my gosh, it's the best fun in the world. Like, this summer, and summer technically isn't here, right? But it's coming. I plan on going on like 3 or 4 vacations. And the reason I say that is because all these years that I haven't got to. And one reason was I couldn't afford to go. But yes, I have the other situation with being a caregiver. But I can do shorter trips, or I can break those trips, into more days to travel from A to B, from where I'm wanting to go. Now, with that in mind, I decided that I was going on some, I was taking some vacations. And of course I'll go to the beach. Of course I'll go to the mountains because I am a West Virginia girl at heart, right? We love the mountains. But I wasn't sure where else I might want to go. But you know what's fun? If you want to go on a vacation this summer, if you want to take a trip in the middle of the week, if you want to do this and never have to ask for a day off from your boss or get told no, then what's neat is you are with me right now. I can show you how to do that. And if you want more, I will show you the training, but it's faster for you. Let me see. I'm going to write some stuff down and show you here too. But when I mirror this thing, I'm lost. If you go to www. and then put the MONEY with Sabrina, put that in there. Now here's the thing. This is how I get you some free information. And we are even having a free webinar tomorrow, which is really nice because in the webinar, if you're having any doubts whatsoever or any questions, you can literally go ask your questions, get them answered in the free webinar. They're about an hour, hour and a half long, and they max out. Oh my gosh, they're 1,600, 2,000. We max out. That's why we've had a couple, as I would say, extra because people are trying to get in. But you can go here, and I'll give you, I haven't sent my morning email out, but I'm going to send an email out with the invites to that, okay? So I want you to do that because I want you to see that, even if you love your 9-to-5 jobs or whatever you're doing, you don't have to stay there for the rest of your life, right? You don't have to. You can do it because you want to, but why not? If you want to do that right now or you need to do it right now, it's fine, but why not make you an extra $300 to $600 extra a day? Or even the $900 because there's 4 levels you can start from. And again, there's no monthly fees and there was no tech involved. So, hey, I can get you set up today. You can literally start something, one of these 4, today. Your website comes back to you within a couple minutes. You go in and you pick the one that's suitable for you. We do have the PAY plans if you need that. But you pick the one you want, okay? You go in and you make your little, your payment. And it will redirect you over to pay the $29. Oh my gosh, $1 million website built for you, completely yours. You own it. Because we have master resale rights. And by the way, you don't have to be perfect because I'm not. But you get the master resale rights. So it's yours. You put your own pictures on it. You can you can edit it. And that goes along with the 3 things I give you for free that we're going to talk about here in just 1 second. But anyway, once you do that and you pay that $29, it goes over, and guess what? You get it back within, a few seconds to a minute, and there it is. There's your page. Step by step. We have always had step-by-step training. Every day you get a video. Every day the mentor puts a video out there, and she is on vacation this week, so I don't know what time it's coming, but she puts us out a video. And that's really helpful when you're new, because you've got a 2-hour work day, and I will be glad to break that down for you guys as well, okay? So basically, you get your business and you get all set up. That's going to allow you to travel. For example, she's in Hawaii. She's done been, I think last August, September, October, something. She made 5, 6, 7 trips. Now just think about that. You are at home. You're just doing, or you could be in your car or down the road. You work from anywhere. Hey, Esther, I need glasses for my glasses. Thank you for stopping. But y'all can choose how you want to live your life. You have to focus. Take a few minutes and focus. Tell me, what are you happy about your financial life? I could sit here and say, "I'll wait." What makes you happy about it? Do you make enough on paydays? Oh, does one payday last for the next payday? Without you scraping pennies. And as I've always said, rob from Peter to pay Paul. Basically, if you're young, what that meant was you would have X amount of dollars, and you have these utilities, your bills are due. But you didn't have enough to pay your utilities if you done anything out of your schedule or your budget. The budget. Oh, I hate that word, budget. So, like when my kids were young and they'd have a school event, school pictures or anything like that, or even the months that you have Thanksgiving and Christmas when you got to buy extra food or extra gifts, that would throw me off. So I would juggle which bill I was going to pay, and get, make payment plans over the phone. I'd call the companies and say, I'm going to have to make, say, for example, my water bill. Well, it's only $40 whatever this month, but I can't pay it. Can we put me an extension on there? Have y'all ever been there? Because the main thing, when you had power and water to survive, right? Groceries. But I've been there. I've done the struggles, and I know what the hell I'm talking about. It is not fun. And then when I became a stay-at-home mom, because, my husband, I became a caregiver, it's just like, oops, everything is so different, but it's not easy. So anyway, I want you to realize, if you want to travel, or if you just want the peace that when you lay your head down on your pillow at night, you're not worried about your bills. I used to do that. I used to miss out on so much sleep, right? So I don't want y'all to do that. But here's what I want you to realize. If you want to do a business online, or any business, but online is what I'm talking about. I'm going to have to get a new marker. But anyway, you want to make a decision to get yourself something that's what we call in a high demand. You want a high demand item. One, high demand makes it easier to promote, right? But high demand earns you, right here, 100% profits. Hey, can't do no better than that. We were talking a couple of days ago, if someone was to sell, they was like, ink pens, eyeliners, ladies, whatever. Okay, if they, at the $900, they would have to have promoted 4 of those at $225 each time, because 25%, they would have had to got rid of 4 as opposed to my 1. Now, I call that working smarter. But you need a product that's in high demand, right? Now, when you get your product, which is what these 4 I'm talking about, each one of these will make you 100% profits. And please ask me questions. Please. I want to help you learn or see that the way we were programmed, to go to school, go to work, get jobs, it was all beat into our heads, figuratively speaking, that there's more ways than that. Don't be like a friend that I have in the community who's $80,000 in debt. She's got 2 college degrees, masters, whatever you want to call them, and she don't use them. But she got to pay it back. And this business here has been helping her pay all that back. So don't do that. Stop and think. So you want 100% profit, right? And on top of the 100% profit and not being perfect, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I give you a free automated system. I apologize. And with that automated system, bear with me here, I'm going to try something, and I know it's a little late, but anyway, with my automated system, it runs for you 24/7, okay? That means you do have a 2-hour day, which if you stick with me a minute, I'm going to tell you what mine is and how yours would be. So the automated system, when you get it, you get that, a sales funnel, which is the automated system runs your sales funnel, and inside your sales funnel is going to be an email campaign. If you're like me, it went over my head when she told me that. And I was like, okay, what's that mean? What that means is I'm allowed to have 2-hour work days, because when I set this up, which just took me a few minutes, guys, when it set me up, it literally runs it for me. You see, the emails, most companies I've noticed out there, you have to either write your own emails or you learn to use ChatGPT and they will write your emails. I'm going to tell you something. AI is, to me, scary, but it is an amazing thing when you're running a business and you're trying to learn to do things that you don't know how to do, right? Okay. So I'm going to give you your emails. I'm going to start you out with emails. I say this business is 95% done for you because, one, you don't have to build nothing. Your website's built for you. Your system's all laid out for you. Once you get it, it's all right there, and you can use it. By the way, your phone. You can make your phone your new ATM, but you can use a laptop. It's easier to set up on a laptop or a tablet, but it can be done from your phone. Okay? So I give you this automated system, and it runs the funnel, which means the emails go through the funnel. And that all just takes a little bit of your time to connect the dots. It's basically what you're doing. In the emails, you need to go through and put your name. You need to put your emails, where mine is, for example. You need to make sure that it's all yours. And I will even do a one-on-one call with you if need be to make sure you're set up right. Because to me, it's not just about what you get from me, but you need to have really good mentorship. And you also will have a search bar in the community that you have access to 24/7 this community. And you can go in there and find so much. Plus, we do 90 days, every 3 months we do a different, I call them sprints, because we get daily videos, right? The last 1, 2, 3, or 4 is still inside the community. Those videos will help you so much. Oh my God, it will help you. Because if you're like I was, I didn't know, what's the word? Well, jabbly shit, something, I didn't know nothing. So anyway, I'm going to give that to you. So you are not spending nothing else, like I said, except for you do need a domain. You gotta have a website, right? Like mine is the this thing here, MONEY with Sabrina. You have to watch what you say on here, so that's why I spell a lot, okay? So anyway, y'all know what a domain is? Everybody's kind of quiet this morning. But anyway, GoDaddy starts out somewhere around $4. And some people will pay the extra, like the virus protections and things. But I think the most, really, if you spend $20 a year, but that's not a monthly fee. It's just, you got to have a website to run your business. I show you, the training shows you how to connect that all. You don't need to know anything but how to watch your daily videos. And then all the training has videos in it, and it all has the step-by-steps. Everything's laid out for you, wonderful folks. Okay, I promise. And when you decide this is, the business you want, do your homework as far as who you get yours off of, because we are our own bosses. This is completely my business. I have the MRR rights. That means I can, promote this to, what phrases over. And you don't have to promote this. No, people that have their own businesses, like I said earlier, car washes or not truck drivers, but hair salons, massage therapists, people who have a business, if their business isn't doing as well as they want it to be, they get this. They get in here and they purchase their program or the course, the 600 or 900, because they show you how to promote your business outside. If you have something else going on, how to bring in more income. And I didn't say it a minute ago, but basically you can go from $36,500. That's if you did one a day of the 100. The $300 where I started out is $109,000 a year, and you can do more because remember you got the resale rights. My 600 will bring you like $219K a year, step by step, guys. You got to work the system, And then, of course, as of April, we added the Legacy Builder, and there is where we're talking 358,000. I was like, oh, I cannot wait to get started. And each level does give you a little bit more training. Don't get me wrong, but you're going to get copy and paste ads. You're going to get all kinds of stuff. So that's where we're going here next. Okay, let's do that. Once you get in to your automated system, we're going to tell you how that works. The automated system, for example, will take, someone goes into your main page, which is your capture page. That's where we get your, you put your email in, and it's going to send them over to an let's see how to explain this. Capture page goes over to this page, goes over to this page, and from there it goes into here. All right, basically, if you put your email in, let me get these comments off my page because I cannot see nothing. All right, the emails go here, and from there they'll go over to your second page. It's like a thank you video, for your interest. It's like a little bit of stuff on the screen, and they're short videos. Everything, even your training, is because we are living in a microwave society. We ain't got time to do a lot of stuff, right? So it's all broken down. Even the trainings on ChatGPT or how to make faceless content to bring you income, okay? That is broken into 2 different videos. Those are over 3 hours. And she broke them into 2 when we done our training over a Zoom that was live with all of us. But when we go back to watch it, everything's recorded and everything's put back in there, okay? So remember that. So anyway, the email goes in, and I hope y'all can see it through and bring comments. And then it goes over there. Now, for the most part, people, will come down and they'll pay that $29 fee, okay? They pay that, and that gets them in, and they know which one of these 4 programs they want to go with, where they want to be. But if they don't, well, then the second email they get from me or from you, for example, goes over here into this box. And I hate mirror this box. When that does, that means it will send them. Oh, mirror throws me out. It sends them over and down into your funnel system. Remember, I give you a free funnel with emails ready to go, and it goes into there. So this is kind of like a 5-step thing. So basically, after you do that, guess what happens? In your training, you learn about social media. Now me, like I told you, I didn't know anything starting out. And I have got to re-mirror me. Y'all can laugh at me. That's better. I didn't know anything starting out, but I did know a little bit about Facebook. As I mentioned, I am from West Virginia. Okay, anyway, I'm from a small town in West Virginia, and I'm sorry, something just came up there, and I apologize. But I didn't know anything about social media. I mean, I knew a little bit about Facebook because I had to keep up with my family back home, but I mean a little. I didn't do reels, I didn't do stories. All I knew how to do was go in and read, see who was doing what, and comment. So if that sounds familiar, I got that covered too, because inside of your training, you learn how to, specifically, we do TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. But there's Craigslist. You know how many social media platforms out there is? We even have Pinterest. A lot of ladies do Pinterest for recipes or clothing, sewing things. But Pinterest, you can go live on there. You can go live on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook just because you're ready and you want to, right? YouTube makes you have so many hours or subscribers, which I got to, in my emails, I'm going to add my YouTube. I want to show y'all that there's more places to see my videos and to learn about my business, because this business will change your life like it did mine. So anyway, you learn to master social media, and that means number 3 of these 5 steps is getting you discovered, right? So what that means is when you do the 2-hour day, that's right down number 3, I'm going to show you how to be discovered. I'm going to show you how to use social media for free to build yourself a business, and you're basically building, I'm my brand, I'm my own company, I'm the boss. You want to be the boss? Nobody want to answer. You know you'd rather be the boss than an employee, right? You know you would rather decide who does what when. Anyway, number 3, we're going to get you discovered. Now, when we talk about 2 hours here in just a second, I keep feeling like I'm shedding this morning. You ladies probably know what I'm talking about. All right, when you get in there and you do that, well, in part of your 2 hours a day, you're going to make content. Now, I'll be honest with you, if you want to do it faceless, the training I'll show you here, and if you want to do that, or if your job requires you to do that, then everything you need, even down to a PDF, which, by the way, is a file, I had no idea, We give you pictures and we give you examples, and all that is in this training. So you don't have to worry about nothing like that. Thank you for stopping. And so anyway, you're going to use all this training to build yourself this big business. I mean, big. I have one lady in the community who's on her second time. She's over the 100,000, but closer to making that 6 figures in less than 2 years. Well, less than a year actually, because she made her first 6 figures in 5 months and 8 days. She is rocking it. So this can be done. So as part of your 2-hour work day, and you're starting to make your content, right? In your content at the end, y'all ever see my videos where I say if you want to learn more, put more in the comments, or I'll say put how in the comments, or tell me you're ready? You've seen that. Have you not seen that? Hey, Rodney, have y'all seen it? Okay, I hope so. So if you've seen it, then you know what I'm talking about. Those are called CTAs. That's a call to action. So that's like part, 4, as I write down, there's 4, about getting your business up and going, right? Thank you, Brian. I appreciate the tapping screens, you guys. We got to let TikTok know we're awake. I know it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Oh, no, it's Thursday. When you don't have a time clock to punch in, I lose my day. It throws me off. That's why the webinar's tomorrow. I'll be all right. But anyway, and then that's going to lead you to help, being able, as I say, to help other people. It's not necessarily just about the sale. It is about what you get when you're able to help somebody else. Yes, you get this idea, the satisfaction from being able to change lives. But you know what else I get? I get, like I did, or should I say what they get? They get quality time. Not just being with your family, like, hey, what are you doing? And just rushing through life, but you get the quality. Slow down. And it's, don't you want that? I know you do. It's like yes or yes, as she says. Yes or yes. So basically, if you don't know what a 2-hour work day is, let me tell you something. It's really easy. And I love that. In a 2-hour day, you're going to learn how to make your content. Now remember, you can use TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, I don't know, let me think, Pinterest, Lemonade, Snapdeal, there's so many out there you can pick. But my advice is if you're like me in your 50s, or you don't know much about social media, because I didn't get on here and scroll, you guys. People say I can't got time. I ain't got 2 hours a day. But they would sit on the phone or the computer and scroll for hours. You got time to make your life, changes and to help you out to where you can enjoy your life. Because as I tell everybody every day, you only get one life on this earth, and you better enjoy it, because I blinked from 20 to 50 and I don't know where 30 years went. So anyway, if you don't want to show your faces, marry me. I have the training in here, and I need to open this and show you guys, but I have the training in here that will show you exactly what you need to do. As I was saying, and I got so much free stuff on my computer, it ain't funny. I have to find it, but it's here somewhere, right? Alright, so anyway, you can do faceless, and therefore you can even, like Pinterest is faceless, but for 2 hours a day. You're going to take 1 hour because you're new. It took me a while when I was new, and my editing skills still ain't very good. But that's the thing. You don't have to be professional. You don't have to be. I want you to be you. I want you to be the same person when you make your content you are, every day. For example, I took a little bit, day 4 years, didn't I bath the dogs? I have a little Shih Tzu in the house and I have a poodle. And one of the people that, speaks to me quite regularly, hey, Martha, had got on and sent me a DM and asked me if I was going live. I went, oh, crap, because, anyway, I did a reply to that. So, tell him yes, I'd be live at, I don't know, I think it said 9:30 or something like that. I was bathing the dogs. My shirt was wet. I was a mess. So that's what I want you to realize. You do not have to be perfect. You don't have to do it, I promise. So in that first hour that we say for an hour, create you some content. And it can be faces, as we've mentioned, or it can be, like I do. And if you're like I said I was never, ever going to go on camera like this and talk. I was never, ever going to go live. And I'm not even shy. But it's actually, I enjoy the heck. I love this. I've never had a job that I love. And to me, this ain't no job. So anyway, take the 1 hour and create you some content. Because, you have to learn how to do all that stuff with your camera and learn how to use whichever platform you choose. Now, I chose TikTok because that is where the lady was that my husband had seen, and that's where I started watching her. If you go all the way back through, you'll see my first videos are of my dog playing on the bed, going around and around, and my husband was playing with him. But anyway, because I had to learn how to even do videos when we have family functions or things going on, and it's like take a picture or video. He'll say, "Give me a phone," because he's much better. So I've had to learn all this stuff. I've had to learn it all. So, but it's been so much fun. Just remember that I enjoy this. This can't be a reality for a job. I mean, this is just fun. So take an hour and create your content. Now, inside of your training, you get ads. These are copy and paste ads. So for 30 to 45 minutes, I want you to do that. That's crucial because that's getting you out there. And not just, you're running ads, but you get a couple of places where you can go and look to see what city and state is where you want to run your ads. For example, like if you are a stay-at-home mom and you live in, Texas, okay, you search to see if Texas, the ads that people have already ran, people that are looking for those jobs, see what you want it to match. And again, I can't talk this morning, so you don't have to be perfect. But for 30 to 45 minutes, and inside of your training, you get those ads, and you get tutorials, you get to watch and see how to do every bit of this. You're never, ever left without help. And if you have any questions at all between me and the classroom and all the training, you will get your answers within minutes. And that's why, I say, to find someone you like, that you get to know them, you like them, and you think you can trust them, because your mentor is important. I want you to have someone you can talk to, you can relate to, even if it's not me. Find somebody, okay? And then the last half hour or so of your training, because you're new. Remember, this is about the 2 hours when you're new. I want you to go over into your training. Go into your classroom. Start learning more and more about everything that's in there. Because I can tell you, the more I learned about it the more I wanted to, because I enjoy this, but the more that it helps you build your business. So people think that when y'all say you ain't got 2 hours, Have you ever saw that movie, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Have y'all seen that? It's got Kate Hudson in it and Matthew. Anyway, he takes her to meet the family, and she's playing something like a goldfish card game. Well, evidently, when you don't have the card, they would say, "I call BS." Well, they'd say bullshit. But anyway, I call that, if you tell me you don't have 2 hours a day, yes, you do. And I am the worst person in the world to manage my time. I used to get up every day, and my 2 hours a day would be done early in the morning and done. That's it. And I don't count my lives as anything to do with my 2 hours, because this is me trying to share this with everybody. I want you all to know that there's options. Whatever you call a problem, there's a solution. If you're not making enough income at that job, this is a solution. And this is like nothing else out there. Nothing that you've seen when it comes to digital marketing. And earlier I had mentioned, you even get, I love this, affiliate marketing. There's stuff in here. You can take the word marketing and you can expand it and grow and grow and grow. I mean, to me, it's limitless. There's so much. So, yes, I have a total of 8 digital marketing streams. 4 is the big ones. This is the ones I tell you about, right? Hey, you guys, thank you. So, the 4. But I also have affiliate stuff. Makeup. I have a streaming service where I spend, it's like $60 a month to watch movies. And I stream anything I want to watch on my TV at any time. And I even stream movies that's in the theaters, for goodness sakes. So that was a whole lot better deal when when my husband found that too, because he's the one that's unable to work. He's disabled anyway. He found it. So we bought into that for $60. Bam, anything you want to watch when you want to watch it. Now, I don't do much TV. I ain't got time. I'm too busy, with my kids are gone, my grandkids, but I'd rather learn. I run around with my earbuds in my ears, and I'm listening to something just about all the time, because if you want to grow as a business, you got to grow as a person. And me doing what I do that I love so much, that it's not a job. It's complete freedom. I really do wish I knew it sooner. Anybody got any questions? I can't not believe, because like one hand, I can, because I have access and I've seen all this happening, right? But sitting on the outside, when I used to watch there for a little while, and I'd hear people talking about this, I would have never dreamed at the time. By the way, the mentor, she wanted to have 1,000 people in the community, I think is what it was. But anyway, I would have never dreamed we'd hit 18,000 people. It blows my mind. But then I sit back and go, wow. Oh, well, thank you, Mike. Thank you. 18,000 families now have another option. That's what that is. They have another option. They don't have to work the jobs. Or if the dads say, or sometimes moms, but they travel. Say they're on the road, like the truck drivers, gone for a week or two at a time. Or the corporate world, where our friend Tim was, always traveling. But when he found this, because of course you walk in your office one day and your job's no longer there, so that's a nice way of saying, you're fired, I guess, is how they put it. But he had to find something else, and he was in the process of doing that. And it just, I think he said his wife, but anyway, he had seen it, I don't remember, but it got to him. And he literally was thinking about how he didn't want to have to travel and leave his family all the time. His wife basically had raised their boys, and she's amazing, but he wanted to be home, right? So he looked more into this. And let's just say he is really doing good. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not making as much, if not more than what he was making in the corporate world for those 25 years, because he learned new skills. So that's why I enjoy listening with my earbuds, because the more I learn, I had no idea how to use YouTube. I didn't know what ChatGPT was. I swear I did not know this stuff. Canva is still somewhat over my head. But that's one of the free bonuses you get. See, if you're, saying, well, this is good, but I want to create my own products, that you have an idea, something you want to do, but you have no idea how to do it. None. Well, in here you do. Because as part of the bonuses that you get, if I can find my little page, I have so many tabs open, you get there's 8 bonuses, I believe is what we were told. Let me go back and count them. Kajabi. And we use this app called Kajabi. Now, I'm still going in half the time to my other training, so to speak, because I'm so used to going to that one spot. But I want you to see I want you to see something. In those, there we go. When you get in there and you see what is given to you free, these are just bonuses, okay? For example, and you're wanting to build your own products, create your products, whatever it is, but you have no idea how to market them, how to get them out there to show people, but you need to know, right? So with that in mind, and I cannot get my head on. With that in mind, as part of the free bonuses, she put in there 200 ideas. Now, I'm sure that there's a good chance whatever you have been wanting to do, as far as if you do want to do your own products, then you'll find it. But anyway, if you don't have any ideas, it will give you ideas. And again, if you'd like to go up to my name and double tap, it'll take you over to where you can get in to see more stuff for free. You get a whole rundown of what you're going to be getting for free. Okay? So let me see here if I can get myself in, because I am the world's worst about. Are y'all good at keeping up with them? Passwords? Because I am not good at that. But anyway, while I'm looking for it, but you get the 200 product ideas. You also get a course, so to speak. It's like how to use Canva. Pretty neat, right? How to use Canva. Because in Canva, you get to create your banners, things that you have. I didn't know either, but it helps you do, say you want to do ebooks, say you want to write a diet cookbook type thing, or, design something. Canva's a wonderful place to do that in. And, when you do that, of course, you get to go in there, and Canva has templates you can use. It's got ideas. I swear, I keep forgetting to go in and ask chat what's another good word for mind-blowing, because it literally is mind-blowing. I love it. Okay, so you got the 200 ideas, you got the Canva while I'm trying to get this daggone computer to open. It's just me, it ain't the computer, it's the operator. So you get that in there. Now, the faceless training, we call it invisible. It's called invisible training, so same concept. You do not want to be seen. So same concept. Here we go. Now I've learned how to use my own computer. Now, if you want me to, tell me that, if you want to see that, I'll turn the camera around and show you a little bit more about it. But I'm just telling you right now. We also, a 30-day market strategy growth plan. Who would not want to? Say you're starting a business. Who would not want something that basically, it don't tell you word for word, but what I'm saying is for 30 days, it helps you do your content. It helps you learn things. For 30 days, it's called growth. Step by step, all the way. Everything I tell y'all about, the daily videos to the regular videos that we get in each of the trainings, everything is done so you can do this. It's not going to leave you behind. Like I said, if you've got a high school diploma or not. If you're 18 to, like I said, Christine's 75, so I'm going to say 80. Anywhere in the range you can do this. Maytha, God love her heart, she lost her job in February after many, many years, right? 19 or something like that, a lot of years if she's here. And she makes more doing this in the 2 weeks, whatever her payday was in 2 weeks. She makes more. You guys, the potential is right here. Just, you have to want it. Okay, then we got, which I cannot, oh wow. How to start your own online business with your master resale rights. That's a bonus, which would be good if you want to do your own thing. If you don't want to do this, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing. Okay, then, if you go in, you're going to love this. Mindset message marketing to your first million. And I don't know if he was here when I said it, but my mentor made $1 million in 7 months. Wow. So, that's exactly where I'm going to. I'm determined. I want to get up there. You can be the first millionaire in your family. Why can you not? You cannot give me a reason why you can't be, because it's the way you think about things, the way you focus. For example, I think I'm crazy. $10 is the same concept as $100. And I heard this first I listened to a lot of Tony Robbins, but it made sense. And then my mentor, she said it. But you got the way you think about things. If you focus on what's wrong in your life or what's bad, that's all you're going to get. So if you want to focus on that 9-to-5 job or whatever your hours is, you want to focus on struggling from check to check, then that's what you got. I have been learning every day since I started this business of mine to get my mindset right. So, back when my kids were young, if they wanted $10, $20, I'd be going, what? That's a lot. They want $200. I thought that's crazy for a pair of shoes, tennis shoes. My grandson, for example, loves tennis shoes. And it ain't nothing for him to spend, almost $200 on a pair of shoes. But that's the same concept as $20 or something, because it's the way you see your income. You gotta think, guys, it's more than that. So anyway, then like I said, she done them in, I think they're an hour and a half. We have the 2 videos and also the other 2 here, but you can see how to do the faceless if you're shy. That's part of a free bonus. And everything that's in here, when you get into your training, there's more than I could tell you. I'd have to show you, and I'd be here for hours. That's why I say go over to my name and double tap, because it's easier for y'all to go over there for free. It's free to look, to go over there and look and see all this stuff, and then it's for me to try to explain everything. So, those are some bonuses that will really come in handy. They will. And then if I go back to where I was at a minute ago, to my course, it depends on where you want to start. But again, there is 4. Yes, ma'am, it is very value-packed. I couldn't believe the bonuses that was put in there. I was in shock. I was like, wow. So, there is just value financially, but it's just, it helps you grow mentally. It helps you mature more. And then, by the way, if you start today, I can promise you one thing. In 3 to 6 months, you won't be the same person. See, I know that because I got so busy all those years after I got, older and I started having children and working. I got to where, and I still, my family comes first. But most people have to work a job to pay for the expenses, like the roof over your head, the utilities, you got to pay for all that. Now I don't put that first. The first thing is my family. See, before it was like if I spent time with my children and we done stuff when they were young, I'd be missing my work plus missing that income, which really put a hurting on me. So I had to give up precious memories, precious time with my children. Man, that sucked. To go and to do a job so I could make enough money to feed them and clothe them, all that stuff. So now you don't. This is a business where you can literally put your family first, and then you work, your 2 hours, because this 2 hours can be done morning, night. It can be done 10, 15 minutes at a time, or the whole 2 hours. And I swear, I don't know you yet, but I would be honored to know you, but I don't know you yet. But I really cannot see anybody who believes in themselves enough take a chance in yourself, invest in you, even if you start out at the 3 or 600. And there is the PAY plans, but if you start, I cannot see you not soaring with this, because everything you need is right here. That's why I get vacations this year. That's why I don't go to bed at night and toss and turn over my bills anymore. People say you need a plan B. Some people I know have, might need a plan B and a C or something. But don't go out and find a second job. Don't go out and get a third job like, Amy had 2 jobs and Jeffrey's had 2, and they've been able, Amy completely got rid of hers and she does just this, and she's, over the 6 figures. Jeff, he just gave up his second job recently, and it's sad, I'm not exactly sure when, because I've been so busy living my life, not just existing, but living, that I haven't been in the community as much as I should be. And I'm going to jump back in there. I try to a couple times a week or more, just to support everybody. Congratulations, welcome the new folks that come in to building their own, I call your journey to success. And that's exactly it. The more you learn it, is the more freedom you get. Because you know how long it takes me, that 2-hour workday. Create content and the ads, which I don't do ads anymore, but I might want to. I want to keep it all going like it's laid out. Because the more I do exactly like she designed this $1 million website, and the more I follow the training, obviously the more we'll make, right? But my 2 hours, at the very beginning, I said you would spend roughly an hour creating content. Takes me 15, 20 minutes. Takes me a little bit longer sometimes if I put too much editing on there, or if I confuse myself. I don't know if y'all do that, but I can confuse myself. But there is just so many opportunities out there, you guys. If I could just help, somehow through this phone, you could just feel it. How wonderful it is to not have to worry about going to work. And people don't even think, we don't. When I was young, I didn't. When you're going to work, you're spending gas, in your vehicle. And I do call it wear and tear, like your maintenance and your tires, things you got to do to keep that vehicle running, right, to go to work. Well, whatever job you got, they don't care. They're not going to pay you for, to buy tires or to do your maintenance and your upkeep, right? But you're also going 8 hours or 10 hours, whatever day. So why is it okay to go out and work 8, 10, 12 hours a day and have to repeat it, being miserable because you don't like that job? Why is that okay? Because to me, it's not. So why not take a few minutes and go look? That's all I'm saying, is go look at all of this amazing training, all the assistance you get, all of the support. These 18,000 plus people inside this community will do, they'll do whatever it takes to help you. If you have questions, they answer those questions. They are amazing. And that's why I say plug in every day, because the more you get in there, the more you're going to learn. And I'm going to jump in there because I noticed I get notifications on my phone. There's some new folks in there building up their YouTube page, and I want to go in there and support them, so I've got to get back in there today. Because I don't know if you have any questions or not, but if you do, it's a good time to ask me. Also, remember, if you are in my system, if you go up to my name, double tap and go over and put your email in, one thing is you can unsubscribe if you don't like it. Most important thing is you're going to get to look at some free information. You're going to get to check it out. You get on your own terms. When it's good for you, you'll have it to look at. But also, I will send you the personal invitation that, people have to get into that free webinar. You have to have the link, so I'll have to get that to you. And like I said before, we maxed out on those. Last time I looked last week, when it was 1,600, and I think we got closer to 2,000. Mainly with no, because I don't think she's with me at the moment. But so many people who are changing their life. It's not okay to work 5, 6, 7 days a week. It's not okay to give what is valuable, your time, to give it up to some company and make them richer. And especially if it's a big company, they make more and more wealth off of your, I say blood, sweat, and tears than what you are. Why? if you don't think you're worth 2 hours a day, then we need to talk. We really need to have a heart-to-heart talk, because you are worth 2 hours a day. You are worth doing what I'm doing, making your own income and living, the way you want to. I just don't know why, for the majority of people, it's okay. And they say, well, I go to work because I get this paycheck. My paycheck's guaranteed every Friday, for example, or maybe it's every two, but my paycheck's guaranteed. So what? So what? You can keep your job for a while you're learning all this, but so what? Because if you keep your job, even say you don't learn what I'm talking about, that's all you're ever going to have. As people say, nothing changes till nothing changes. I've heard that a lot lately. Well, it's true. But I can promise you something else. If you sit in your comfort zone because it's comfy, it's safe, you're going to be sitting right there where you were in 6 months or 6 years or even longer. It's all up to you, but you have to say enough is enough. I deserve better. And you do. You do. So if you can put in 8 hours or more at some company to make them the income, then I just want you to realize, put it in for yourself. Yeah, that's true. They do. They tell you exactly what they're going to pay you per hour. They cap it. That's it. With what I'm talking about, you could have, like yesterday, one lady, she posted, I seen, she had made $900, okay? Within 10 minutes, she got her second one. She was like, oh my God, she just couldn't believe it. And I mean, I was surprised, but I was happy because I know this happens. I see this happen. You get to decide exactly what 2 hours you work, okay? And like, I'm home, car, down the road, wherever, because making your content and doing your ads, that's all considered working. But what you're really doing is you're getting these skills. And if you've noticed, by the way, the world did go digital. I wasn't looking one day. I mean, I know it, but it's like, oh my gosh, there's so much out there. So if the business as far as digital marketers made, what was it, $1 million a day last year. But anyway, by the time we get to 27, it's supposed to be $1 billion. No, $1 trillion a day by 27. Wow. So why do you not want in there? Why do you not want to do something for a couple hours a day? Exactly. That's it. You just jump in. You decide which one of these four you want. Okay. When you do that, you get your website, you get your training, everything comes to you within minutes. You get all that, okay? Which is amazing because it's right there. Then you own it. So you, as I mentioned, or you put your own pictures in there and edit. But if you follow the steps, watch the videos, and do what it tells you to do, you have started your way on, as I say, a journey to success. It is so not hard. And a lot of folks I've noticed in the community, I'll see things. I've been known to do it too. Complicate it, or make it more complicated than it is. It's not. It is literally wrote out, and then there's videos for every one of the trainings. It tells you how to connect everything, your payment plan, buttons, your websites. You're going to spend one-time fee, whether you go with the 1, the 3, the 6, or the 900, one time on a $29 website fee, which I generally pick up the website fee if there's a webinar. Yes, I do agree with you. It's the best, and I agree with you too, Miss Paula. Yes, you can do it. Anybody can do it. I'll be honest, my grandson graduates high school, and he's got a job, of course, because when you get them first jobs when you're like, well, nowadays 16 or something, he has a job, and he lives in a different state, right? Back home in my home state of West Virginia. I would love for him to find something in the marketing world that he wants to do. Now, this here is a foundation, I call it, but this here is growing. Do you know that in the first 47 days, this is what blows my mind, first 47 days that she, when she done this legacy builder, when it launched in April, it had already hit $5.1 million. That don't go to the company. That is the people who are helping other people get in. Hello, Joe. It's time for y'all, it's like I always tell myself, sometimes I gotta take the blinders off or put my glasses on to see. But it made $5 million in like 47 days. Now I don't know. I've heard that phrase, this piece of the pie. I don't want a piece of that pie. I want a damn big piece. I mean, and I plan to do this from now on. I don't, even when I reach the $1 million or $2 million, there's no reason to quit because it's just 2 hours a day of my time, and I still get my quality time with my family. Anybody have any questions? I mean, I appreciate. Oh, thank you. There you go. The whole dang pot. Exactly. And if y'all don't want something with every fiber of your being, and you won't put in the 2 hours a day, then you're not going to make it. So you might want to stay at that job, because I'll be honest with you, I don't want you to take your hard-earned, income that you're making, and I don't want you to give it to me for something that you're not going to do it. If you're just going to get it and put it over the side, say I'll start Sunday, and then, oh, well, shit, I was busy Sunday, I'll do it on Tuesday. No, I don't want to see nobody do that, because I say if you follow these step-by-steps and you do this, you're not going to fail at this. You're not going to lose your income. One lady thinks that, we was talking here recently, even back the last few months. She thought, well, I'm going to invest this many, money. But what if I don't make it back? I said, come on. What if you don't? If you show up and do this 2 hours a day, you're going to make it back tenfold. It's like, oh my gosh. Because if you think you can't do something, if you just don't see it, you're defeating yourself. Yes, day one. I've said that many times, right? It could be, one day, people, you hear them say, one day down the road, I'm going to start my business, or one day I'm going to go do this. Well, why can't today, as she just said, why can't today be the very first day of a brand new thing? Oh my gosh. All right. It does matter. That's why I was talking about the $10 is the same as 100. It's what you focus. It's the way you believe. So anyway, no questions. I appreciate the comments, and that is very, very helpful. Here's my theory. I'm going to go. I've only done, I think I did a video this morning. I'm going to go make a couple pieces of content for the next 15, 20 minutes. Then for the rest of the day, I don't know. I made, I don't watch TV, but let's see here. Since the weather's not the best, I'm going to make, plans. I got to figure out what to buy my grandson for graduation. I got to get on that. But there's things I want to do. And here's the best part, guys. You get to live life doing exactly what you want to do when you want to do it. You're so welcome. I just want to help. I am going to make the carrot cake. I'm going to make me a carrot cake. I started last night, but I got kind of busy because I got on a live last night, and it was like 2 hours. And I'm just going to jump off here, and I'm going to come back in a little while. How's that? But you guys, go up under my name and double tap. Do not miss this opportunity because, like I said, my mentor's in Hawaii. We got people, we take vacations, and I'm going to take a vacation or 2 or 3 or whatever. So don't miss out on a chance at something different. Come on, you know you want more. I'm telling you, you can do it. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy, thank you for the superstar, thank you. I'm going to enjoy I'm going to do a few little things, which I don't consider work. Remember, I enjoy this. I'm going to do a couple of things. I'm going to upload this wonderful video talking to you guys. My YouTube page, And it's stuff I had no idea you could do it or how to do it. But this business has taught me that. It's been teaching me. I couldn't do the banners, which my friend helps me with that a whole lot. But, Canva's not my cup of tea. I've never been good at arts and design and things. But that's the thing. The community, people will help you. And I have a really amazing, I have friends, and I love that. And then I have them scattered from Washington all over because you can ask them questions or tell them you need help, and they're right there for you. And then if you're lucky, as I call it, blessed, you end up with 1 or 2 really good friends, and you're doing good. Because you got friends around the world. This business, remember, is international. Like the person I got tickled at myself, I couldn't remember. They were playing rugby. And I was like, is that Scotland? I can't remember where they were at. But anyway, had made $900 this morning. Can you imagine in a morning if you made $1,800? Wow. Nobody's ever alone. I love it. And the thing about it is, most companies, most jobs, if y'all have an office job in a cubicle with no window, or even have an office job, it's so competitive. Everybody wants your position if that position is closer to being at the top or pays more. Oh my gosh, they throat business, oh my God. But not here. Everybody inside this community is exactly like me. We all have our own business. It's 100% profit. There's no, doing that here. Never, ever, ever. And you always have the support. Like I said, you got a search bar. You have all the trainings, the daily videos. I don't know if I mentioned, but 4 to 5 Zooms a week. And we record everything. Everything. So if you can't watch a Zoom, then you just watch it at home or, at your convenience. You can go back and watch it. It's always there. Yesterday, this lady, she asked me about the interactive, because if you go all the way into 900, that's where the interactive is. But literally, she can start, and if she don't get to go into the interactives where we break out into breakout rooms, those replays are so valuable, because you're getting to hear people talk when we come back from breakout rooms. And like I didn't get to catch mine, and it was yesterday because my mentor was on vacation. I didn't catch it, but it's so much information in there when I go back to watch the replays. Everything is recorded, and I'm not kidding you. I started in April of last year, and those 90-day sprints, the daily videos, there's a list as long as I am tall of tech Zooms and mentoring Zooms and stuff from way, way back when. And you do, there's two. Well, there's more than two, but there's two one lady does on TikTok, which helps you learn it better. There's a couple, even one, I think, a social media one today, if I ain't mistaken. Let me find out, Let me see. But yeah, we have these. And by the way, there's a calendar inside of when you get yours, there's a calendar, and it tells you exactly what date, what time things is going on. And if you're in the interactive, which means if you're in the $900 Legacy Builder, you have a certain link. But like today, yes, we at 2 o'clock. It's not just a regular mentoring Zoom or a marketing. This is the one again on social media. This is where you learn to master. Don't just learn to use it, but master it. So this one most likely is social media, but we will talk more about the TikTok area. But all of that's in there, And then, of course, there's a tech. You don't need to know tech, but there is a tech one today at 4 o'clock. And then the free webinar tomorrow. Please don't miss out on that. If you have kids, if you have grandkids, and if you care about yourself, state of mind, your physical well-being, and who you are, go to the free webinar. Get the link. If you have to work, I'll send you the replay. You just got to tell me you need it. I'll send it to you. But don't miss out on an opportunity that I'm not going to say can, but I'm going to tell you that it will change everything about your life. Because when you change your finances and you change the working the 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day, and you have time to think straight, as I say, and spend it with your family and do what you want to do, it will change your life. No doubt about it. So if you want more information, you go up there and you follow, like, follow, share, all that. But anyway, do that. But if you go to MONEY with Sabrina, I hate this mirror, it throws me off. MONEY with Sabrina.com, you guys, get you some free information. It's free. You get a good look at some stuff. If you don't like it, then you unsubscribe. There's no harm. And the thing about that is, if you're on my next live, and we're still friends, I'm going to answer your questions, and I'm going to help you the best I can. I want you to make, 300 a day, 600 a day, or more. I want you to be one of these folks that we have in here when we make it 2 and 3 times a day, and it can be all different ones. But you have the potential. Say, for example, you invest in the $900 Legacy Builder. Okay, that's $358,500 a year that you can make, or you can actually do more because you have the resale rights. But it gives you 4 income streams. You get to promote all 4. Why knock yourself out of it? Because you got the PAY plans. But if you don't, say you want to just like straight out get it, you don't want to deal with no PAY plans, right? Okay, fine. You get the one that you can, afford to get. You get started, and I promise you, work the system. You do this step by step. You follow it. Oh, we went to 18,800. Whoa, we just growed some more. But anyway, you follow it all the way through. And I got sidetracked, but it's going to take you exactly where you should be. Guys, don't pass it up. Show up. Check it out. Take notes. And then if you stick with me for a while inside there, I promise you the emails you get are like once a day. I don't like to blow up people's emails because I personally hate to get emails. One a day is good for me. That's all I want. But anyway, one a day, except for like a webinar, you'll get one. I'm sending one out here in just a few minutes. And then tomorrow, of course, I'll send one out in the morning as a reminder. And I always send one out right when it's starting. Now, that's the one that I'll put, a couple more links and things in there for you guys, especially tomorrow. All right, I appreciate your time. I hope to see y'all again here in a few hours. I plan to come back on here and talk a little while. I'm going to figure out what I'm doing for supper. So, we had this neat taco thing last night. It was really, really good. I'm going to figure out what we're doing for supper and get another recipe off Facebook or something, because that's where we found this one. I'm going to find something like that for supper, and then I'm going to come back and talk to you guys after a while. And I'm going to make the carrot cake that my friend reminded me. I got the box out over so I wouldn't forget. But anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. I'll see you again in just a few hours. If nothing happens, we'll try, I don't know, it's 12:30. I don't know, let's try about 4:35, I don't know. But I'll let you know, okay? And you can always reply to the videos and ask me, for more info as well, too. Thank you so much, and y'all have a great day if you don't see me next time. And if you don't, maybe you'll see me tomorrow or Saturday. I'll be around. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.